brought home a different girl every other night, so I gave him a real reason to change the sheets. I was sleeping on the couch listening to Tyler bang strangers in our bedroom because neither of us could afford to break the lease early. So we agreed to be mature adults about it. Sleep in separate rooms, stay out of each other's way. That lasted exactly 3 days. Tyler decided the apartment was now his personal hookup pad. And I don't mean he'd occasionally bring someone home. This man was running a whole rotation. Madison on Mondays, Sarah on Wednesdays, and whoever he matched with that weekend. The worst part? He'd bring them through the front door, and these girls would literally wave at me on the couch and go, "Hey girl," before following him to our bed. The bed we bought together at IKEA, where we used to watch Netflix and eat takeout. Meanwhile, I was stuck on the couch I'd brought from my old place while he was getting laid in 1,000 thread count sheets I paid for. The only thing keeping me sane was our cat, Mochi. Mochi actually did have a sensitive stomach. Like, the vet had him on special food and everything. He'd occasionally have accidents when stressed, which the vet said was totally normal for anxious cats. Tyler knew this. He'd cleaned up after Mochi before when we first moved, and the poor thing was adjusting. One night, I came home from my shift at the hospital and heard giggling from the bedroom, my bedroom. I tried to sleep on the couch but could hear everything through the walls. The next morning, some girl walked out in nothing but Tyler's t-shirt, used my favorite coffee mug, and asked if we had oat milk. That's when Mochi gave me the idea. He'd left a small present on Tyler's pillow that morning, just a little stress poop, honestly barely anything. But Tyler freaked. He spent an hour Googling cat illness symptoms and texting me paragraphs about taking Mochi to the emergency vet. 2 nights later, Tyler brought home another girl. I heard them go into the bedroom around 11 p.m. I waited until I heard the shower running. He always showered after. It was his weird thing. That's when I made my move. I climbed onto the bed, pulled down my scrubs, and squatted over his pillow. I'm not going to pretend this was my proudest moment. I had to really focus to get things moving, doing these weird little bounces and breathing exercises like I was giving birth or something. Finally managed to leave my own stress response right on his pillowcase. Not like a massive situation, just enough to be concerning. Then I sprinkled some scattered litter from Mochi's box around it for authenticity, grabbed Mochi and put him on the bed so he'd leave paw prints in the comforter. Perfect crime scene. Actually, you know what? I was proud of it. I was back on the couch pretending to be asleep when Tyler came out in his towel. I heard him go, "What the hell, Mochi?" The girl screamed, like actually screamed. Tyler was in the hallway with a pillow and a trash bag going, "I'm so sorry, my cat is really sick. He has IBS and the vet says it's stress related. This is so embarrassing." She left immediately, gagging and coughing as she rushed out, while I bit my blanket on the couch trying not to laugh. The next day, Tyler was on the phone with the vet for an hour. I heard him describe my poop in medical detail. It's formed but soft, kind of an orange-brown color, larger than usual but not diarrhea. But that was about it. The vet just kept suggesting stress reduction and diet changes. This became my new routine, and I'm not exaggerating when I say routine. Tyler was bringing girls home 2-3 times a week, which meant I was holding it in all day waiting for my moment. I'd hear him in the shower and think, showtime. I got weirdly good at it too. Could get in, squat, deliver, add the litter garnish, and be back on the couch in under 3 minutes. Sometimes I'd do the pillow, sometimes dead center of the comforter, once on his gaming chair because I knew he liked to have some action on there. I'm pretty sure I didn't use the actual toilet for number 2 for like 2 weeks straight. My body just adapted to this psychotic schedule. Hold it until Tyler brought someone home, wait for the shower, then boom, Mochi's having another episode. The girl would freak out, Tyler would apologize profusely while handling my literal shit with rubber gloves, and I'd be under my blanket trying not to lose it. There was something deeply satisfying about watching the man who was screwing strangers in our bed now carefully scooping up my actual poop, examining it for blood or parasites, and discussing its consistency with veterinary professionals. He even took photos once to show the vet, photos of my shit, on his phone. Tyler became so obsessed that I always knew when a girl was coming over because he'd start frantically carrying Mochi downstairs, even bought a baby gate to trap him down there. He started warning them ahead of time. "Just so you know, my cat is going through some health issues, so if you see anything weird, I'm really sorry. I'm working with a specialist." After a few weeks of this, Tyler stopped bringing girls home entirely, which made it easy for me to pack up and leave while he was at work. Tyler had stopped bringing girls home, which made it easy for me to pack up and leave while he was at work. Took Mochi and his litter box and my scrubs, and I never told him the truth.